Hello and welcome to Thursday, the 20th of August, the Reflections. A little bit different this morning. The reading is in three parts from the revised Roman Catholic Missal, and it's the Lord's my shepherd. The Lord is my shepherd, there is nothing I shall want. Fresh and green are the pastures where he gives repose. Near restful waters he leads me to revive my drooping spirit. Now in Europe recently we have experienced extreme heat waves, and amidst the extreme illness of the COVID-19. And this first verse speaks of a restful waters, cool sustenance to revive the body, as well as it says, my drooping soul. And so thus begins the spiritual promise of God, that he will revive us. And then the second verse, he guides me along the right path. He is true to his name. If I should walk in the valley of darkness, no evil would I fear. You are there with your crook and staff. With these you give me comfort. Now I was very fortunate to have received a genuine shepherd's crook from a lady who I gave communion to. Her grandfather was a shepherd in the Scottish Highlands. And if you have seen these crooks, it's got a question mark on it. And in this verse, the writer reminds us that we are under the spiritual protection of God. But through his word, we are also under his guidance. And he uses the symbol of the shepherd's crook, which is actually used to pull the crook back to the flock, to assure us that should we be lost or alone, we will find comfort and solace within the fold of the crook of God. Then the next verse, you have prepared a banquet for me in the sight of my foes. My head you have anointed with oil, and my cup is overflowing. This is my favorite verse, because it relates to kingship of the great shepherd. Oil is poured on your head, and you are consecrated, asking whether you are part of God's kingdom. As a child in baptism, we have oil poured on our head, signing the sign of the cross. A priest at ordination receives the same, and confirmation again, this oil is used, all relating to that wonderful grace of God, that we are given the right to become part of the family of God. And all these sacramental moments, as I call it, of our lives, we enjoy a good party, don't we? And then afterwards. But it becomes more real with the assurance of the blessed spiritual banquet provided for our honor by God. Let me end with a verse now from Nelson Mandela, who said, there is no easy walk to freedom anywhere. Many of us will have to pass through the valley of the shadow of death again and again before we reach the mountaintop of our desires. So, dear friends, as people of the earth, with our various struggles and mountains we have to climb in life, be blessed today in the hope that Jesus, as the great shepherd of all, brings us peace, quiet, solace, and happiness. God bless, keep well, and stay safe here from the gardens in Kent.